Over the last 19 years, the Alabama Civil Justice Foundation has awarded over $8.5 million to so many organizations and groups out there that I probably don't have time to even go into all of them. But when you look at it and you think about all of the disadvantaged children, all of the disadvantaged families, just the poor in general, there's so many times that they need help. They need help financially, they need help to gain access to our court system, and without the funds that ACJF can provide, they wouldn't be able to do what they need to do. And so this organization has contributed a tremendous amount of money to various organizations who help in those ways. In fact, I saw a number recently that said since 2007, we've awarded over $700,000 statewide to those who need the help and without us wouldn't get it. At ACJF, we primarily focus on grant making in two areas. One is the disadvantaged children and families, and the other is access to justice. And you may be asking yourself, what does that mean? And the best way I can explain it would be this. In a criminal situation, if you're charged with a crime, the state is obligated to provide you with an attorney if you can't afford one yourself. Well, that's not the case in a civil justice situation. For example, if there are child support issues or domestic violence issues or landlord-tenant issues, or I could go on, but all these civil matters that people need help with, they can't afford an attorney. And so the Alabama Civil Justice Foundation works with organizations all over the state of Alabama to help those who can afford it gain access to the civil justice system. You may be asking yourself, where does the money come from in order to fund these organizations I've been talking about? Two main sources: interest on lawyers' trust accounts, and then just private donations and fundraising efforts. As I move into the president's role for this year, obviously what I want to do is work with the staff and work with the board in order to obtain and gather as much funds as we can in a difficult economy and a time of low interest rates. We need to obtain as much money as we can and work with our board to make good decisions on awarding those organizations that need it the most, so that, as we've said, we can help the children and families that need it and the poor that need access to the civil justice system.